Hey guys, what is going on? The MarineKing, aka Troll King, as he is not the real MarineKing, has done a miracle right now, pulling back from a 2-0 in this BO5 because it is the finals of US.Go4 StarCraft 2 Cup number 44. The map now is GSL Crossfire. It is a TVP MarineKing versus Attero. There goes the good luck, have fun, etc. Attero did go 2-0, was probably feeling really confident, and then MarineKing out of nowhere took 2 games off of him. This SCV is queued up to build a supply depot at this ramp. Again, the map is GSL Crossfire. Haven't casted too many games on this map, so let's look around. You do have this natural expansion. Then all the way down here you have your third. So it's going to be pretty hard to take control of 2 bases, probably. This ramp is pretty big, has a choke of 2 force fields. Well, maybe that is 3 force fields. I think the Blizzard version has just a choke of 1, but the GSL expanded it. So Protoss players can't just go up here and just easily contain you, because that would be pretty bad to be contained in your own base. Looks like the watchtowers were moved a little bit. I'm not sure exactly all the changes in the GSL map. I just heard many people saying the Blizzard Crossfire is pretty imbalanced. The GSL one is much better, so that is why I told the people to remake and go to GSL and not regular Crossfire. And you guys probably did not actually see that because I had an overlay up this whole time. So yeah, we do have the standard 13 gate, then 15 or 16 gas. I think that was a 15 gas. So Attero playing this game like he has every other. I'm kind of curious what he is going to be doing. He did get to pick this map as he was the loser. His probe trying his hardest to take out that SCV. Going to be running around while his shields recharge, then turn around and attack that injured SCV yet again. Actually, he's injured 3 SCVs. I think if Attero would actually focus on 1 SCV, he could do a lot more damage. If he went back now and attacked that SCV, and whoa, I have hit point bows on. I've had it on this whole cast. Pretty BM of me. So let's fix that really quick. There we go. Marine is out, and I can put him on and off now. You can see all the SCVs are injured. If he was attacking the same one, he could have possibly got 1 kill. I did see Naniwa really do that a lot. And there goes that command center already right after that first barracks. We did see MarineKing hold off a 4-gate with this build, so it is kind of cheese-proof, I guess you could say. I don't think it would hold up against proxy gateways, but that is not what we see going on. MarineKing does have a scout, so that won't catch him by surprise. He's not going to be doing that build when he does not see gateways in the Protoss player's base, most likely. And we do have a probe from Attero, still just running around, probably just going to hop on this washout and see what is going on. And let's see, what does this see? It looks like it's pretty hard to sneak around this watchtower. I guess you could go here, then somehow ninja away, and I don't think you can get past here, so watchtower really shows you if they're leaving the base via ground. If you go by air, you can easily sneak past the watchtowers, but MarineKing does get his dropships pretty late. He is going for a really fast expansion, not faster than any of the past like 2 or 3 games we did see. This is actually slower than the last game we saw as he built this straight at the gold on Scrap Station. We do have that gas now just finishing, actually both gases down for MarineKing, so he can get his factories most likely, or maybe go for quick upgrades. I'm not sure exactly what his game plan is yet. We do see a Nexus already being built from Attero, so it looks like another 1-gate expand. But this time his 1-gate expand is not going up against a FE gold build. Stalker does poke up, sees just Marines, no bunker, so he can probably poke up, hit Marines, and then come back down, keep his shields from let him take any hit points, go back up when they recharge, and do more damage to those Marines. He can do this until Marauders come out with concussive shells. No tech labs out, so probably going to poke back up once he recharges those shields. And any kill he gets right now is most likely going to be a free kill. Doesn't matter how much damage those shields take as long as they keep charging up in between fights. And yes, poking up, saying, hey Marines, what's going on? And actually the Stalker can't do that anymore. Has to be careful. Those Marines are on the high ground, so it does take away the Stalker's additional range on those Marines, as they do have a range of 6, while the Marines do have a range of 5. However, since the range of 6 doesn't really benefit unless you have vision, the Marines do not get outranged by the Stalkers, and that's why the Stalkers got pretty injured, at least this one did, once the Marines got in a high number. But he did quite a bit of damage. There's 20 damage, 20 damage, so 40, 60, 80 damage to those Marines, and his Stalkers took, let's see, about 70, so like about 60, so 64 damage on the Stalkers taken. Not a huge victory, I guess you would say, but those Marines will go down quicker in a fight, and looks like, oh my god, MarineKing may want to end it right now, pulling off his SCVs again. And Attero does see this, sees exactly what is coming off, sees 7 SCVs pulled off because of this watchtower, so he is going to be ready with his sentries to wall that off. He probably should go up on this ramp where it is a 1U choke, but it doesn't look like he is doing that. Was he paying attention to his watchtower? We will see on his force field placements. And yes, he was, but I would have much rather seen him go on that high ground and not let MarineKing take over the high ground. Could be a big blunder by Attero. Does have an observer on that high ground, taking away that advantage, and MarineKing losing a lot of income with those SCVs, just doing nothing except absorbing damage and taking some of those out. Force fields go down. Those Marines cannot retreat. The Stalkers are getting a lot of shots on those Marauders. It looks like MarineKing still has a larger army. 1 sentry going down. And looks like this Nexus is going to be taken out, and this could be really bad for Attero. Attero does pull his probes again. It looks like he's going to be attacking this time. The probes should join the battle, I think. If he joined the battle again, those Mars may start attacking the probes like they did last time, and he wouldn't be losing so many Stalkers. Again, it's not good to lose probes, but losing probes is a lot better than losing a Nexus, I would say. But Attero maybe will hold this off now that the Mortal is out. Now the probes come out. Does not want this bunker to be completed. Is it going to get completed? No, it will not. And Attero does just hold. Both players have lost Harvesters. And they actually get in the bunker, dealing extra damage. And are they going to take out this Immortal? That would be pretty big. No, they do not. The Marine does start running away. More SCVs pulled off the line by MarineKing. Going over to this worker count, we do have 7 workers killed versus 8. And the colors right now, I do know in the overlay are backwards, so I will be fixing that right now. That is the trouble of doing live casting. The colors do change between games, so sometimes you forget to update those. And going back to this work count, you do see 26 SCVs versus 32 probes, but we do have MarineKing with like 9 SCVs doing nothing. So we can go over to this income counter. You can see that Attero is way ahead. MarineKing is just behind in middles, pulling ahead now that Mule's probably landed, but has no gas income. And even more SCVs coming off the line. Really convinced he wants to win this right here and now. And again, Attero not going on this high ground. He could do so much more damage if he was on this high ground, doing 1 force field to wall that off. But it looks like he wants to take the hard path, not playing this game on easy mode. And there's Immortals again attacking the SCVs. Not the best use of Immortals. They need to be focused on those Marauders. But it does look like Attero will be holding. And yes, he is. Maybe not. Stim does go off. And yeah, he does hold this. Going off to this worker kill count. 20 Harvesters killed now for Attero, and MarineKing has only killed 8. I think this game is just about over. MarineKing cannot do that reverse all kill. It is really hard to come back at this point in the game. 66 food versus 42 food. 19 SCVs versus 35 probes. Both players do have 2 bases. And this time, Attero, he did get beat because that proxy gold base, so he is checking all the bases now. He's like, okay, did you take any hidden expansions? You're sending off a lot of SCVs, so I should check both gold bases just in case you try to pull a fast one on me again. And he's just got 1 more gold base to check. But he sees forces coming in. Whoa, there's Immortal is split up, and 1 free Immortal for MarineKing. Actually trying to take out that Sentry too, so MarineKing does pick off an Immortal and Sentry. 22 SCVs versus 39 probes now. And we still have MarineKing going for this biocomposition. We do have an observer here just looking at the force of MarineKing. going over this army supply, you can see Attero is the teal, MarineKing is the blue, so definitely in Attero's favor. Looks like we have engagement now. Attero really just needs to let their zealots go in front. And if he could force field like all the units in this small choke, that would be amazing. Doesn't look like he will be doing that. Sentry is there to, Observer's there to give him vision of that high ground. Force field goes down to help those zealots out a little bit from units retreating. And it looks like, yes, Attero does have enough forces to take this out. MarineKing does not have much left. All he has is 1 Marauder and 5 Marines, 26 SCVs versus the 14 Stalkers, 3 Sentries, and 1 Immortal. He is now at the expansion of MarineKing, and this is looking really grim. SCVs pulled off the line. Force fields could go down. Yes, they do go down, preventing SCVs from getting good surround. SCVs actually take out one of those Immortals. And is MarineKing gonna hold? If he does, he has no workers left. 3 harvesters, actually 4 harvesters left. And Attero still has that larger army. Definitely in the favor of Attero right now. And doing some micro on those stalkers. As soon as I say that, he stops. Actually, there he goes with a little more. And looks like MarineKing does hold this off, but doesn't have an econ anymore. 4 harvesters to 45 probes. Ouch. So going over this, you can see this burr has almost completely gone to the left side. This unit's killed also almost completely at the left side. Again, teal is Attero. I just did not want to cast teal versus blue, so I changed them to red versus blue. And looks like the final group of units are going to be moving out. Surprised no FCVs are coming out this time. Guess he learned his lesson. And looks like a probe going out to scout for the bases. It will just say, hey, you know what? I got a third. Let's start building gases there. 9 harvesters to 51 probes. This will have to be the comeback of the century. This is the final match. Winner does get $50 in the US.Go4 StarCraft 2 Cup number 44. And MarineKing still just has a few units to a lot of units. This is going to be like 300. And, well, he doesn't have force fields. And this time, actually, that's a probe transfer. I don't think Attero is pulling probes off. Be like, you know what? I can pull workers off in my group, too. But no, here is the final battle coming out for Attero. And engagement has commenced. And here we go, force fields go down, lots of micro from MarineKing, knows he has to do everything here to take this. Force fields come, I don't think it is enough. And yes, MarineKing is retreating with his few Marauders. And wait, is that Mortal? Yes, the Mortal does take out that 1 Marauder. And the forces are still coming from Attero. Pulling up this so we can see the minimap, another engagement is about to commence. Here we go. SCVs pull off the line. Marines coming force field behind, and there goes the GG. Attero is victorious in that game. Attero does win the first Go4 StarCraft 2 Cup of April. And no, that is not the GSL MarineKing. That is the Troll King.